This video shows you how to define HVAC systems in NEO. From the HVAC section, you will have first defined your central equipment. In this case, we have a gas boiler and an air-cooled chiller, so those scenarios will be available to us as we define our separate HVAC systems. To define the system, start off by adding a system here. This will open up a pod for you where you get to define that system. First, assign the appropriate space asset areas to your system. In this case, we'll assign just the office to this particular system. Next, select your conditioning type from the drop-down. We'll go heating and cooling here. Then select your system type from the list, variable air volume in this case. Next, select your cooling source. In this case, we have two options since we defined an air-cooled chiller up above, as well as DX. We'll choose DX. Then define your system heating source. This could be gas furnace, electric coil, air source heat pumps, or gas boiler. We'll go gas furnace. And lastly, since it's a VAV system, we have the ability to also define a zone heating source. Really, this is your reheat system, if you will. In this case, we'll use our gas boiler for that reheat. Based on this, you could, of course, modify details for any of these things by clicking there. These details include further definition of the economizer, any part load performance for your DX systems, any efficiencies for your DX system or gas furnace beyond the current energy code. Similar to the navigation when you were in the buildings, you can jump to an additional HVAC system if you choose, go back to your central equipment, or of course back to your main HVAC from this bottom menu. Lastly, you can give this a custom name if you choose, and then simply hit Done to close that pod and be able to add an additional system. Note that if you define central plant equipment, it must be used somewhere within one of your HVAC system scenarios, and each one of your space asset areas must be assigned to an HVAC system. You can assign multiple space asset areas to the same system, should you so choose. As always, when you're done, don't forget to save. To begin using NEO, go to netenergyoptimizer.com.